environmental conditions.
The purpose of this experiment is to better understand our surroundings and to better know what's going on around us.
We hypothesize that cells will react differently among the environmental conditions.
We look and the cell theory explains that the cell contains one or more cells. A living organism contains more than one cell, one or more. And the cell is the basic structure of an organism. And Robert Hooke was the first person to observe that there were cells in 1665.
Okay. For our project, we needed plant cells, a microscope, slides and slide covers, water in tubs, and a scalpel. We took 3 tubs. We had room temperature water, cold water, and warm water. Cold water, hot water, room temperature water. Then we had a tub with nothing in it to use as our dry environment. We had taken this plant and we cut about the stem and we cut it up into equal sizes. We placed the plants inside the water tubs. We waited about 10 minutes for them to have a reaction. And then as you see here, these are actual pictures taken from the microscope. So our dry one, we noticed that it was concave, and then the reason why it was a concave polygon is because the cell membrane has actually pulled away from the cell walls because all the moisture is leaving, so there's nothing pushing against the cell membrane, so it just pulled in. The cold one, water expands as it gets colder, so it was cold water, so it pushed out the shape. The cell membrane is pushed out the cell wall, so it was round and it has straight edges. I didn't see it in the picture, but it was more rounded, lost its shape because of the cold water.
With the hot water, the cell walls got thicker, so the heat wouldn't get trapped inside the cell.
In the room temperature, the cells stayed the same, and it's like you just regularly water your plant, and it kept the cells as expanded policy.
Here it is here. Our independent variable was what we were changing, and we were changing the different environments of the cell. And then our dependent variable, we weren't really measuring anything, we were just observing what the shape was going to be, so we were just measuring how it looks like. The results were that dry cells ended up as a concave polygon because of the Brewster loss. Cold water was more round because it lost its shape because it was expanded. Hot water had a thicker wall than the cell wall because it was trying to keep out all the heat from going into the cell membrane. And the room temperature water was our standard polygon.
Our conclusion was that we found out every cell reacted differently among the different environments.
How many of you guys like to garden? You like to garden? Plant? You like gardening? Do you like gardening, Poppy? Okay, well, using the wrong temperature of water could actually hurt your plants. Even though you think you might have a green thumb, you can have a black thumb because if you don't water it, it's dehydrating, so the cell membrane is pulling away like I said before. So it's really not healthy for your plant because it's supposed to water plants. But using cold water, it expands your plant, so it's still not functioning right because it's not normal. It's not normal for the cell to actually be round. With this type of plant. Using too hot of water could actually damage your plant even worse because it's not letting in the nutrients that the plant really needs because the walls are too thick because it's trying to keep out the heat. So it's not letting in any nutrients. And then I would consider you guys, if you guys do plant, use room temperature water because that's what was our standard polygon, so it's probably best to use room temperature water. Yes?
Just the one plant, or was it like a different type of plant?
We use this one plant in 4 different types of environments. Any questions? More?
If you decide to water your plant, if you forget to water your plant and you decide to water it the next day, it's like not watering it at all because you forgot the day before and it kills the plant anyway. So it's just like not watering it at all. So make sure you water your plant every day.
Yes. Check it. Yes, talk to you.
I came a little late. It's how cells react to environment.
And the purpose of it is to better understand our surroundings and what's going on around us. So.